How are you? I'm here with Chris Boudreau, and he's come up with a great idea for a directory, and he's just going to kind of share his heart and his vision for it, and also how he came up with this idea. So, Chris, it's great to be with you.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Awesome. And you have this idea for a directory, and maybe just share how you came to it.
Well, quite easily, all through the course of time, over the years, I've needed services from different people for everything from electricians, plumbers, carpenters, a whole bit, redoing a house. I need a seamstress right now, and we'll need a roofer, pretty soon. And the thought came to me, wouldn't it be nice to have the services from somebody that I have to see on a regular basis, from people who are like-minded, from the body of the church? Why not look to see if there's someone in there that has those skills that would be able to help me? And I just thought it made sense to want to help them. I mean, I'd rather give my money to somebody that is like-minded, that has the same, looking for the same guidance from Christ, and people that I'd have to see on a regular basis, that they'd be more apt to do a good job for me, and that I have to see them once a week. They they have to face me.
Yeah, and you're in the same community, which is so cool too.
That's true. That's right.
Yeah, and then too, what kind of is the idea? How does it work?
Well, after meeting with Pastors Jamie and Brian, I had introduced the idea, and it was funny. They mentioned, well, gee, it just so happens that we're working on a volunteer list right now, and I was thinking, okay, yeah, this is how God works. You put people together, and the concept seemed to integrate pretty well with what their concept was. But then, after speaking with them, it really grew into something much greater, and we talked about, well, why limit it to just that? Why not talk about hobbies? Why not talk about what brought them to CFC? Just kind of a little expansion on who we are. Getting to know who we are. Right. In their other, and it grew from there, and that's where the idea of a directory came in. Right. That we could share and get to know the church, get to know the people.
Right. Right. And then also, kind of leading right out of that, what do you hope this will accomplish, this directory?
Well, for me, when I first came here, was about 2 years ago. It felt like the right place for me to be. This feeling I got of healing taking place was amazing, and I knew I wanted to come here. But even after the course of a year or so, I didn't really meet a lot of people. I wasn't connected to people as much. So the thing that really made the difference to me was the community group, and these were a dozen strangers sitting there and letting each other know who we really are, and really connected, and it brought it to life for me, and it made a difference. It made it a home for me. So having that as an idea, I thought, well, in lieu of people participating in the community groups, which I recommend and advise, this is a way that people who may not have, are partaking in one of these groups, or maybe they're too shy, whatever, but this is just another way to connect with people, to get to know them, and to know, not only what they do for a living, and if you can interact with them that way, but what they do for a hobby. Seeing a picture, their face to their name, you can be like, hey, I saw, even being out in the world, in the grocery store, hey, you like to go bowling, right? I mean, I saw that, and anything that can connect us. Yeah. I think that we all can benefit from in the church as a whole. I think it lends to the health of the church. Yeah,
no, I really enjoyed listening to the vision that you had for it, and then also just how it meant so much to you for other people to experience what you've experienced in the last year with community groups, and becoming a part of the community, and knowing that there's people around you who care about you, and that you can you can do business together. You can get lunch together. You could do hobbies together. And
can get healthy together.
Get healthy.
And get spiritual and absolutely. And that was the whole thing. What I experienced through the community group, it as I said, it brought it to life for me. And this is just an expansion of that. It's another way of being able to get involved and get to know who you are. Who are you? You know, and here you've got a way of doing it. And we came up with the idea of doing it, online and have a printed version as well.
Right.
So it's a way that we can get to know one another.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Chris, so much.
I'm glad to be a part of it.
Awesome. And for those watching, you will be able to sign up for this directory for specific Sundays in the gym as well, in person. And so look out for those. You'll find them, and we just can't wait.
Me neither.
Awesome. Thank you.
Right.